everyone always gets shot at our strict rules when it comes to dating because, you know, I really don't play games. Like, for example, I tell people I only date guys who are athletic, who are always in the gym, and they get very confused and shocked.
Whoa, you care about those things? Point is, we have a lot of strict relationship non-negotiables and rules. And when we say rules, we do not mean control, because being strict is not about controlling your partner. It's about having a set of standards. And if that person cannot meet them,
you're out.
Let's go over some of our strict rules.
Yeah, so one of my strict rules that I really don't play with is a man who is very impatient. Like, I don't play those games with men who are just very abrasive when they speak to you. They're like, hurry up, what are you doing? Da, da, da. Like that rough aggressiveness. And like, if you're going through something, like they can't handle it, they're kind of like, oh my God, like I do not need that in my life. As soon as I get any vibes that you're impatient, I want nothing to do with you.
And that's a really good standard, specifically for women who plan on having children. If you catch that he's impatient in like little moments, think about what could happen if you get postpartum. Is he going to be impatient with like what you're going through? Is he going to be like, okay, I need to cheat on her. I need to go find someone else because she's sad. And like, that's why it's important to care about those things when they show up early in what you may think is a small situation, because it's just going to show you how he'll act later. You cannot be my man and not know how to present yourself when you go out. Number one, I have two things when it comes to that. I don't like a guy who dresses like a little rascal, like a kid, sweats in like graphic tees and
like hoodies all the time. Like
no.
There's a time and a place for those things. And if it's genuinely your everyday outfit, biggest red flag ever. No.
Yeah, and that's not for me. And that is my standard. And if he is a guy that likes you and he knows that, he will go out of his way to try to sharpen up his look. Again, that is not control. That is me telling you what I need. And if you can't meet that, you should take yourself out of the race. I need people to understand this. It's not about taking someone and trying to force them to fit these things. I don't care if you don't fit. I'm just letting you know. If you're going to pull up looking like Justin Bieber at these events, there's no way I would talk to you again, because to me that shows how you would represent me, and I don't want to be represented that way. Sorry.
Because at the end of the day, I take the time to be put together, and I deserve a partner who does the same for me.
Exactamundo.
Another strict dating rule that I have is that, like, if we are talking, like, we can't be talking past 9:00 for the day. We'll see you tomorrow. Because, like, yeah, like, what do you think this is? Getting benefits, talking to me all night through the night. I have things to do. You're not going to be all up in my phone talking to me.
Yeah. So it's basically, I have a curfew. It's the same thing that she just said. And it's because I want the men to know my time is precious and that I'm just not accessible to them. Like, what do you think this is?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. And a man who respects that, 10 out of 10. If he raises his voice when he's upset with me, I don't want to talk to this man. I like a guy who can have a conversation. You're allowed to be upset. You're allowed to be passionate. I don't expect you to just like not have emotions. But if you yell and you talk I can't do that with you. We're not going to do it. And for me, it's telling you one time. And if that's who you are, that's how you were raised, all of that. Because that's always the excuses. That's how I was raised. My family, that's how we did this. All great for you.
Take your aggressive ass somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm letting you know I don't play those games. And if you cannot meet me where I am at, I am going to leave.
To me, like, you raising your voice is abuser vibes. Sorry.
Like, I do not do someone who yells.
My strict dating rule is he has to be chivalrous naturally. I shouldn't have to tell you to open my doors. I shouldn't tell you to pull out my chair. Like, that's something that you should naturally want to do.
That's funny. That's on my list, but like not written like that. Basically, here's a great way to act out this standard. If you go on a date, do not get out of the car. Like, he has to open the door. If it's not natural to him, he'll notice that you're not getting out of the car and he'll realize, oh my God, like, she expects me to open the door to let her out of the car. You are now setting the standard. He will now open the doors.
And he should be okay with it, because I've had a guy who was like not happy that I did that.
And then that's how you know he's not the guy for you.
Yeah, and I never spoke to him again.
That's what we're trying to say, y'all. Because a man who wants you is going to step up to the plate for you. And men love rules. They actually like having a program because it makes their life easier. Like, you're basically the person saying the directions and he's the driver.
You know, he's the leader, but like you need to be like, okay, you need to go in that direction though. Like
you are the GPS. Like he may be driving this car, but you're the GPS, so he can't actually get anywhere without you.
Yeah.
So if you have no directions, he starts driving everywhere, hitting into cars, hitting into houses. That's your fault, girl. Yeah. Another standard I have is that, and this may be very shocking to a lot of people, I don't like guys who will go out there and do crazy dangerous activities. Like for me,
you don't like when he's bungee jumping or
like if I tell you like that is not something I'm comfortable with, like no, you need to be the kind of guy that, like, this is a great example. Nick and Alandria. Nick recently said he wanted to climb Mount Everest, and Alandria shut that down. He was serious. She shut that down. And he literally will come online and say, yeah, so Alandria, shut that down. I will no longer be doing that. And he's not upset. He's not like, oh, fuck. To him, it's like, my queen said no. And that's what I am looking for. You understand? Yeah, I don't like extreme sports, and I don't like things that put people in danger, like their life. So I really would prefer to have a guy that doesn't do things like that. So if he's going to still go ahead and do that, like I said, I'm not here to control anyone. If that's who you are, truly, just know that's not my man. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you're not my man.
No, you're not my man's. You was never on the plan.
You're not my future husband. That's for sure. You know what I mean?
You could be someone I'm dating for fun.
Like, that's what I want to also say. Like, you can have different rules for casual dating and like serious dating.
Yeah. This is for people you see as serious contenders that could potentially be the one like you will actually be in a relationship with.
Yeah, because like some guys, there's certain things about them that I may not like, but I realize, you know, it's not always black and white.
He's a good time guy.
Yeah, and you can have fun with this guy and know that he's not endgame because you know your husband wouldn't do certain things he does.
But if you're a girl that like literally is always looking for the one in every guy, you need to have standards, or you're literally going to think every guy is amazing, and then that's just crazy. That's just crazy. Don't do it. Another strict rule we both have, we do not do Mr. Daily Beers. And I know there's a lot of you men. The whole, oh, he gets a beer after work, or he likes to go to the bar and grab a drink. That is disgusting to me.
That is disgusting, and that is alcoholism. Whether you guys want to hear it or not, one drink a day, that's insane. And look up the stats. They tell you how harmful this shit is to you, especially every day. Like, come on, no. And I never grew up with alcohol in my house. Why the heck would I be with someone who is throwing back fucking beers every day? That tells me you have deeper rooted issues that I'm not interested in trying to fix.
Yeah, no. And I know a lot of you guys feel like you can't really speak on that, or you can't have an opinion on it, even though it does bother you because it's so normalized. It's on TV shows. They like, think of like shows like King of Queens. They literally show guy comes home from work, sits on the couch, cracks open a beer. They act like it's this is the all-American way, bitch.
It's
not
just a
my
subliminal
way.
It's them actually teaching you this is normal when it's actually not. It's our job to be like aware and wake up, you know?
Yeah, like that's a huge no-go for me. If you guys are watching Love is Blind, the guy that got exposed for drinking 2 beers after work in the day, so he'll come home at like 7 a.m. and crack 2 beers. Like for me, if I like, that's it. Like I tell you that I don't like that and you're still doing it, again, I don't control
that's
people.
Not my future husband.
That's just not my man. Like, and to add on, speaking of the Love is Blind guy, we don't do men who party.
No, absolutely hard no. Like I could not even be attracted to a guy who parties. Like,
I'm sorry, but like that's crazy.
Disgusting. You're like a pimp to me. Like you're not well.
Now, I'm not saying like if we go out together, of course I'd love to be able to go out to the club with my man, go dancing with my man. But if you for fun, it is a normal thing for you to go to the club. The people at the club know you and your friend. You will go out with your guy friend and get drunk with him. That's not my man.
Like people just know that you're going to be at the club with your boys and just like standing against the wall. That is atrocious and embarrassing. I only date men who are way too busy to even go outside, let alone freaking being at the club every night. I like men who go to the club every once in a while with his boys, get some bottle service, you know, vibe, and preferably with his girl. You know what I mean? But otherwise, hell no.
I prefer men who like to do activities with their friends. Like, for example, if you go and play ping pong or you do mini golf and you get drunk with your friends, I love that for you.
Yeah, just doing different things than just going to the club. The club is just very like
Low vibrational.
It's empty. It's just nothing there. So it's like I prefer you to want to do different activities. Like I remember this other guy, like he loved to go snowboarding with his friends, and I thought that was really attractive. Like hearing snowboarding, you don't hear that every day. Like that's cool. He just randomly went to go snowboarding.
Yeah, that is cool. I like that.
That's attractive.
And last but not least, I like a man who works for himself. That is just my standard. I like a guy who had a goal, a passion for something, and he was able to make that happen for himself. And I'm talking about for a man that I would want to see as my future husband. That's what I would want. Now, every single man I meet, if he doesn't run his own business, does not mean I'm not going to talk to him. That's not what I'm saying.
Like, no.
But I'm saying this is what I would want in my future partner. Instead of you guys saying tall, dark, and handsome, someone who's nice, someone who's funny, every time we ask you what you're looking for in a man or what are your standards, that's what y'all say.
Let's get specific, guys. Let's get specific down to it, the nitty gritty.
Because when you start being able to say what you won't allow, you can weed them out.
It makes it really easy. It makes you be like, oh, okay, like you're just a casual guy. Like,
yeah,
immediately, like I immediately know, okay, like I am attracted to him, but there's these qualities that tell me, okay, he's meant to be just a casual vibe, and that's it.
So yeah, guys, these are just a couple of our strict rules and non-negotiables. If you want us to do a part 2, let us know in the comments. What are your strict rules? We would love to know. Please drop them down below. And it's really important for you guys to be strict. Remember, being a nice girl gets you nowhere. If you're a person with no rules, that means they're gonna come over here and do a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, they'll do moonwalk on you, do backflips, and you just be lying there.
Like
they can pee on you. You just do whatever they want. You don't have any rules,
and you cannot live like this anymore. That's not hot girl shit. And if you want to learn more about not being a doormat, make sure to like,
comment,
share,
and subscribe
to the Remy Diaries, aka Remy TV. I'm Mel.
And I'm Charles.
And we'll see you in our next video. Bye.